This episode of Destructoid is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/Destructoid to get your free trial membership.
Coming up on Destructoid, Dead Space 2 gives you the finger. Something about Minecraft, because Tara always talks about that. And this is a really weird episode because we were raising money for charity yesterday by drinking Four Loko. All this and more coming up on Destructoid.
Welcome everybody to Destructoid. I'm Tara Long.
And I'm Max Scoville.
And we did it, you guys. I'm so happy. We had our live stream yesterday. I hope you guys tuned in for it. A lot of you gave a ton of money. We're so happy. We could not be more appreciative. And we reached our goal of $5,000.
We broke $5,000.
We broke $5,000,
Yeah.
and we also broke my mug, Max.
We messed that thing up real good.
Somebody
so,
suggested that we break it for $100, and then they
thought
broke it.
It was hilarious.
And nobody paid $100.
We built a
My
well, Tara.
mug died in vain.
So this is still going, by the way. We've got 3 more days to give money to charity and stuff.
Yes.
So we're gonna have the link in the info about this episode. And if you donate over $20, I will draw a picture of your username. This is Bob Rocks, and this is Testy Canoe right here. You see that? It's a canoe that's irritable. So it's a Testy Canoe. Here's Pooch77. I don't know. I'm having fun with these. I was.
This is the best one, you guys. This is the one that I drew.
You don't need a close up on that. Anyway, this is what we're doing. We have a couple special thanks. There was Josh Grilly was
donated like $700 or something crazy.
That's pretty
awesome.
That
is awesome.
We really appreciate that, and we're going to send you some crazy things like a Destructoid bobblehead and possibly a pair of my girlfriend's pants, underpants. I don't
Panties?
know. Maybe?
Underpants.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're gonna get something though, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And Anthony Carboni also showed up and helped out with stuff. In fact, Josh, our studio manager, also brought his 3-year-old kid, and he played Castle Crashers.
And Tara's biological clock started going off like a damn alarm. It was crazy.
You know what? I was just trying to get the baby.
Ding, 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 ding. Get the baby. Get
the baby.
Yeah.
I could have snatched it, just saying. I could have taken that
Yes,
baby.
all right. Well, that's very exciting.
So long story short, Anthony Carboni, you might be pregnant. But enough about our drunken antics.
Yeah.
I hear Nick Chester has some of those releases of the week for us.
Nick Chester, take it away. You probably sound better than we do.
Call of Duty Black Ops downloadable content pack First Strike hits this week on Xbox 360 for 1,200 Microsoft Space Points. It comes packed with 4 new multiplayer maps, 1 zombie-infested area, and plenty of opportunities for 12-year-olds to curse you out and call you a noob. PlayStation 3 and PC owners will have to wait until March to get in on the action. And Capcom's Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 hits Xbox Live and PlayStation Network this week. This time with a Nathan Spencer who can not only jump, but is now sporting a killer ginger mustache. Jean-Claude Van Damme fishing sounds like a wet dream come true, but Zoo Games opted instead for Kevin Van Damme fishing for PlayStation 3. Apparently because one of the Van Dammes is a fisherman, and the other one just beat up this dude. For a more complete and detailed list of this week's releases, be sure to check out Destructoid.com.
Thanks, Nick. So you guys like iPhone games, right? Well, guess what? The Blocks Cometh is cometh to the iPhone soon, and it's going to have Mr. Destructoid as a playable character. Is that really that funny?
Comething soon.
You guys may remember Jim Sterling reporting about this game last week, where he mentioned that Edison Game stole the entire game from Halfbot, its original creator, and then made it available on iTunes. Same name and everything, just stole it. Well, thanks to the help of Destructoid and Reddit, the fake game got taken down, and Halfbot is finally putting up the real version of it sometime in the coming weeks. And Halfbot has chosen to thank Destructoid for our help by creating a Mr. Destructoid playable character and putting him in the game. So, I do believe this is the 7th now appearance of Mr. Destructoid in a video game.
I have a couple things I'd like to say. One, I think it's very apropos that the company that stole the idea was named Edison Games because, you know...
He was an inventor?
Edison ripped off Tesla constantly. Zing. Also, I don't like that when people steal stuff. Like, that's horrible. Like, just ripping off... I mean, it's one thing to, like, copy an idea, but I hope that those guys get kicked squarely in the blocks.
I'll be the first one to do it.
Yeah.
And speaking of Max shrieking like a woman...
3, 2, 1...
think that's honestly the best seg I could come up with
good
there.
work.
There may be a Dead Space movie coming out kind of soon, maybe? Ian Milham, the co-creator and art director of Dead Space, mentioned to BBC's Newsbeat the other day that the talks for a Dead Space movie are in the works, but that Visceral wants to take its time and make sure they produce a film of good quality rather than a cheap, possibly crappy blockbuster starring Will Smith as a sassy space pirate. Coincidentally, I would see that movie.
Yes.
Milham was quoted as saying, "We would love to have a live-action film, and we've had a lot of discussion, but one of the reasons Dead Space still exists and is popular is because we've made sure to do everything right. So we're doing the same thing with the film, not just a cheap cash-in, but to do something to do really worthwhile." So there you have it, a Dead Space movie. Guess you won't be coming with me to the theaters, huh, Max?
You know, I think that, frankly, making movies based on video games is a really stupid thing to do. It's like making radio dramas based on TV shows. Like, it's a step backwards. I think Hollywood should stop making like game movies or like start making games. You know, start making original movies or start making games. And I could see Dead Space working as a movie actually, because it's pretty cool. But you know, would it work if it wasn't a game already? Would it be that original of an idea? And they're talking about like doing a Heavy Rain movie, but like. Heavy Rain is a movie.
Heavy Rain is a movie.
They should make a Heavy Rain video game first.
Yeah, ho, zing!
Yeah, but I mean, Dead Space 2 is cool and everything, but like, I don't know why they have to make a movie out of it. Like, why don't they just make another Dead Space game?
Because they can.
Yes.
I mean, they can.
Right, well, I would still be afraid to watch it because I'm a lady. And, you know, the thing is, I'm scared shitless by that game, but I actually really enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. I wish I didn't suck at it because if you beat the game in hardcore mode, which is unlockable when you play through it on single player, hardcore mode, you can only save your game 3 times in the whole game, and you have less ammo and the enemies are tougher. And if you beat it, you get a finger cannon, which is just a giant foam finger, and when you shoot it, it goes pew pew pew, bang 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 bang, pew pew pew, and like it's super powerful. So I think that's awesome because a video game gives you the finger.
I hate your jokes almost as much as I hate being near you.
She hadn't read that part of the script before.
I had not read that part of the script,
laughed.
and it was like just.
Well, it's time for a word from our sponsor. All right. With more than 15 million members, Netflix is the world's largest subscription service. For one low monthly price, Netflix members can instantly watch unlimited TV episodes and movies streaming to their TVs and computers and can receive unlimited DVDs delivered quickly to their homes. With Netflix, there are never any due dates or late fees. Members can select from a growing library of titles that can be watched instantly and a vast array of titles on DVD. Among the large and expanding number of devices streaming TV episodes and movies are Microsoft's Xbox 360, the Sony PlayStation 3 game console, and the Nintendo Wii. Find movies that you love easily. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you get DVDs by mail in about 1 business day. Watch as many movies as you want for one low monthly price. And as a new member and a Destructoid viewer, you can get a free trial membership. Go to netflix.com/Destructoid and sign up now. And be sure to use that URL so they know that we sent you. I think that everyone probably knows what Netflix is at this point because it is huge. My mom uses it. I personally love the instant queue part. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't because it's a cool thing. I've watched Cool Dog like 6 times this week. That is a film about a dog who is cool. So
like Air Bud?
Nothing like Air Bud. But they also have Air Bud probably. So, you know, check it out. Watch movies. Do it. It's fun.
Let's get on with the news.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
It's cool. Take your time.
So a while back, Midway Games was working on a project called Hero. And since then, Midway Games has fallen apart, but it looks like the Hero project is still underway and under the title Awakened. The same guys are working on it, and they released this cool footage recently that's sort of like a trailer sneak preview. They do not have a publisher yet, so hopefully the buzz is, there's some buzz being made by this video, and it gets someone's attention because I'd actually like to play this game.
Yeah, I watched the extended trailer. It looks really cool.
Very customizable. You get to create superpowers. There's footage of a girl like jumping around and teleporting with a ninja sword and like punching guys in the face, and then there's another guy who can like hover and things. I don't know. There have been a lot of superhero games that are like vaguely customizable, but this looks like you actually got a lot of options.
It's super customizable.
Yeah,
actually,
I kind of like that. But without being too campy, it's kind of like a realistic, more sort of Heroes approach to it.
Well, here's hoping they get a publisher and we can see this on the market soon.
Yes.
And it is kind of a slow news day. It's Monday, after all.
Yeah.
Mondays are terrible for many reasons. So why not take this opportunity to talk about our Minecraft server?
Let's do that, Tara. You go right ahead with that.
Awesome things have actually been happening lately on it. Things that, unfortunately, I am missing out on because my laptop cannot run Minecraft. But hey, here's some pictures of stuff that people have actually built with their bare hands. There's a Mega Man and a Pac-Man board and an airship and a friggin' soccer field and the bank from DuckTales. It's awesome. Who knows how many hours that took to build. So if you guys want to join our Minecraft server, we've talked about it on previous episodes, but it's been a while. All you have to do is go to minecraft.destructoid.com and it'll show you how to sign up for the whitelist. So do it if you want more people in there. Unless you're a griefer and you stay away.
I don't know what she's talking about. I don't play Minecraft.
Just do these words.
Okay.
Hey Max, you know what we haven't done in a while?
Gotten really drunk on Four Loko and kicked me in the gonads. She hadn't read that line either.
I had actually. A contest, this is what I meant. A
ding,
contest.
ding, 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 ding.
Yes, Destructoid teamed up with Square Enix for 3 weeks worth of contests to celebrate Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together, which comes out for the PSP on February 15th and was one of Destructoid's most anticipated PSP games of 2011. Square Enix was nice enough to provide us with over $150 worth of prizes, including Final Fantasy Tactics for the PS1, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for Game Boy Advance, Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift for DS, Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions for PSP, and of course Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together for PSP. Whew. Try to say that 5 times fast.
That's a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics.
It is. So to enter, all you have to do is go to the Tactics Ogre website. We'll have a little link down here for you. Find the correct names for each class shown in the picture that's flashing on your screen right now, and then email contests@destructoid.com with the subject line Tactics Ogre Contest number 2, along with your answers. And don't tell people your other answers, because that's lame. We don't want to ruin it.
No cheating, guys.
Yeah, no cheating. For all the contest details, or if you want to look at that picture again, you can find the full contest post on destructoid.com. So good deal all around. Anything else you want to add before we go home and nap for 8 hours, Max?
Well, this has been an interesting episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it to some degree. We've got some hilarious little clips of the live show. I think, are we going to show some clips from the live show?
Yeah, and we're going to list the names of everybody who donated in the credits. You guys want to see me getting kicked in the ball sack? By the way, the entire live stream, I think all 8 hours of it are logged on justin.tv/destructoid. Yeah, you can watch the whole thing if you are so inclined.
It's a highlight reel that's 7 hours long. Highlights include Hamza wearing gold panties and
metallic
me
manties.
Slapping him on the ass, and me playing Dead Space 2 and screaming like a woman a lot, and then I cut my hand on the chair, and
me trying to entice babies with fruit snacks.
That was weird. And then you kicked me in the junk, and I
slapped you.
I watched that video and I kind of wanted to barf again, but that was kind of this morning for you. I just sort of wanted to puke.
This morning it was tough.
I don't want to talk about it. Tara,
all right,
finish the show. I want to go.
Call us and let us know
You guys should call us. Let us know what you thought of the live stream, what you want to see on future stuff. Just do it. We're just gonna go home and listen to them all day, you guys.
The number is displayed on your telephone screen. I mean,
77555 Dtoid. Bam.
Oh my god! That hurt? Give it the half explosion, man.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Fox's crotch is so unseasonably warm. It's really weird. And it's genuinely his crotch. His legs are not as warm as his crotch, which is super warm. What is going on, Honda?
Thing. That's how it's smashed. Smash.